Hell yeah. He said, I shut every light off on that bitch. Now, picture that. You go to picturing it. It's him. You like, oh, this nigga can really do this shit. You hear me? Like, what the f? Yeah, it ain't like no nigga in the hood. Man, trust me, man. Get put up. That was a different threat right there. That was because you gotta understand, the man got my social. The man got my itinerary. So all that fake, I would tell my son, you know, you're gonna live to be 42 if you pick and choose your battles wisely, not be the most gangster nigga in the room. Ain't no such thing as the baddest man in the world, because there's always somebody like your uncle or somebody like your daddy. And somebody that's 10 times worse than us who ain't got a conscience, who don't care about God. You know what I'm saying?
I'm afraid I be wanting to go to parties. I be out, and I know Puff or nobody gonna do anything if I got you with me.
He gonna pick on weak niggas, and he keep on. I see the difference of the relationships he have with them. He rather have, and I get it, cause I like hanging with nerds. Like sometimes when you a gangster, you want to be around the cool niggas. Like when you look at Jay, everybody like the Nick J Hood. It's a nigga from Chicago. He always talk about King Von, and they like, well, how these two niggas mix? Like, well, when you a nigga like Von, you want to be around the coolness. You don't want to be around the gang.
Diddy's problems are growing as Freddy P, a former bad boy artist, is now taking legal action and revealing details in court about his time working with Diddy. Freddy, who rose to fame under Diddy's label, is speaking out and dropping some surprising truths that no one knew before. He's not holding back.
When I look in there, I'll be telling people like, man, go ahead and hit Sean. You hit this guy right here, he gonna get it done. Cause you hit me, bro, I ain't, man, I'm gonna talk circles, you know?
Yeah, shout out to Sean, man, for making this happen, man. Cool dude. So before we get into the interview, refresh the audience memory on where they might know you from.
Well, I'm Freddy P. You know, I'm from making the band Platinum group. I'm from Liberty City, Miami, Florida. I'm like 1/6 of the band. I always been the one that was like, you know, standoffish, always the quiet one. You know how that be. You always got one in every group.
Yeah, you was the quiet one that didn't care, man. You ain't care who Diddy was, man. But I gotta ask you, speaking of Diddy, how you feel about the situation he going through right now?
It was to me, honestly, and this ain't no slight. It's just I like to see people get they just do. Like if he was innocent, I'd be speaking up, like leave that man alone, cause I hate bullies. But if I don't feel like he guilty, I just feel like, bro, it's there. Like all them people ain't lying, and then you know when a person lie because they when a person lying, they ain't going into detail. Like it's certain things, and people always trying to blame Cassie. Like no, bro, like you ain't never been around a billionaire before, so you can't be around that. You don't know how to judge that situation when somebody like, it's kind of like the dude, you ever seen the commercial? They hold a daughter, and you like, you gotta be quicker than that. They gonna keep dangling the money in your face. You gonna kiss like the carrot in front of the rabbit. You see the food, you gonna keep chasing it. And eventually you're gonna feel like, why would I quit and I done got to the 12th grade? Like who gets to the 12th grade and quit school? So if you go through so many levels of embarrassment, you know, whatever you want to call it, and then you get to where you feel like I surpassed a lot of stuff. I done did the worst of the worst. You go to feeling like, okay, I want to be compensated. But as far as his crib, man, I just feel like, man, they deserve it. You know what I'm saying? You see he quiet. You gotta look at the surroundings. Like people like, why his friends ain't talking? Why? Whoa. First of all, everybody know this. We've been talking about this since I was a kid. Everybody know. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no sitting around to be acting like it's brand new right now. That shit irritates me. Even when I see niggas scared to speak up, and all them niggas freaks. And when you see the ones speak up for them, it's because they got shit to hide. And they know when this come around on me, or if this come around on me, I'm gonna be looking for alliances. I'm gonna be looking for people to step up for me. You get what I'm saying? What's crazy to me, man, is some of the names that's popping on. I see Harv. Y'all don't know who Harv Pierre is. I do. This a nigga who like me and this nigga done had real like words to words. Like me and them niggas done went through real yeah. Like me and nigga Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Nigga Diddy threatened me. He because I'm the type of person like, bro, you could, if you around me, bro, you gonna see, bro, anybody I'm around, they gonna be like, ask Fred to ask because he listen to you, or I don't know what it is, bro. So it's like everybody around was like, I guess sometime walking on eggshells around me and I guess in somewhat he had to feel he had to take back.
Freddy P's career took off with Bad Boy Records, and he's always hinted at issues behind the scenes. Now in court, he's ready to reveal everything.
But and what's so crazy is, if a nigga threaten you like this, right? You laugh at a nigga like, man, get your funny ass from by me, boy. I'm gonna shoot you in your, you know what I'm saying? This nigga threaten you, it hit different. You hear what I'm saying? Like, and I'm a gangster. Like, I done been in real, I done seen it. I ain't gotta talk about him. To tell you, ain't nothing he can show me that I ain't seen. You get what I'm saying? So when he said this to me, it hit a nerve. It was like, it was on some shit. Like, one day I woke up, I was in the mood. I'm in the studio, I'm snapping, whatever. I don't want to be with it. You know, when you around a bunch of goofies, you a street nigga. Sometimes you don't want to be around the nerds. Sometimes the nerds irritate you. So I'm in that bitch. I'm just frustrated with a lot of shit that's going on. Anyway, we get in a situation. We in front of everybody. Nigga like, he was like, man, money, man, what you think, you bad or something? He was like, nigga, I'll buy every house on your block. Shut every light off on that bitch, and when you come out, every time you come out that bitch, you'll get popped. So when another nigga tell you some shit like that, you like, get your animated ass out of here, goofy ass. You feel what I'm saying? When he tell you some shit like that, you go to picture him purchasing every house. You go to picturing every light on the block going off. And that shit silenced me. And for you to make that, people ask why I left the band. Like, that's why I left the band. Like, that's why I didn't do Dave Chappelle. Like, we got into that. My next time I got the chance to go home, because I had to, you know, you're a gangster. It's like, you know, when you ain't got your gun on, you got to play it off sometime. So I had to play it off. I tried to, man, listen, I don't even want to talk. It's because I don't know statute of limitations and stuff like that. But I tried to get his pussy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, he didn't know he was threatening. I'm pretty sure he know now. You know, he probably done been living in Miami long enough. He know now who he was threatening. He know how I'm rocking. But at that time, you know what I'm saying? He ain't know what my mind state was. I ain't got shit, bro. I ain't come for shit. I will be the one to put you on the news and me. You get what I'm saying? That's how I felt at that time. Like, boy, you threaten me? Like, niggas in the street don't threaten me. I'm going to war with real killers, and they ain't out there like this. You niggas I know standing on business, and you, that's how I felt. Like, oh, I gotta have you. And later on that night, I was trying to take his ass out. You feel me? Like, me and my dog, God rest his soul, we was in like a G-Wagon, and he had his little 2.2s. I had a little pistol on me, whatever. I had the Mac, he had whatever, and we was waiting on this pussy to come out. Because we had a meeting at 1 o'clock that night. So I knew in my mind that, okay, we got into this earlier that day, so my time frame was, let me get back. So from like 11, no, we got out there like 10:40 something. So from like 10:40, so we had to do, do a little homework or whatever. Made sure we could get right back to the West Side Highway, because it was like these little alleys and shit. So we had to do our homework, because out there, you got to make sure police ain't parked and walking around and standing on a block in Manhattan. So my mindset was different. It's dumb right now, and I'm glad I didn't, because I probably would have died or got a prison sentence or something like that. But it's just how he had me feeling after the conversation. And he said some other shit. He was like, somebody, he was like, what? He was like, you could walk out the studio right now and somebody just walk up and pop you. He was like, I don't want to see you die or nothing like that, but nigga in the knee or something. He was like, he was basically like, you better control yourself, like, you better humble yourself. And I done been there. I know how it is when you at Apex and you at the top with the big dog. He got a, he probably ain't really want to do that. Our relationship was different. You get what I'm saying? Like, I was quiet. He respected me. He never really disrespected me. I seen him disrespect a lot of people. I seen him talk crazy to a lot of people. He had a lot of respect for me. You know what I'm saying? When we hung out, we talked about thugs. Like, we hung out one time. We went out to a club, and he put me one on my own. You feel me? Like, he bought me. I'm at the end of some couch. It's like it's Dame Dash, just a bunch of motherfuckers, just like dark as my type of environment, but it's quiet as everybody mind their own business. And it's like a horseshoe couch, and he at the top of that bitch with like 8 bitches and shit. I done seen Puffy do some wild shit. I done seen Puffy like finger bitches in the club, like in front of everybody. Like, I done seen Puff do some wild shit. I ain't never seen no man shit, but in my mind, I already knew what was going on around me. I just didn't know it was hard. I didn't know it was certain nicks. And now when I'm looking,
Freddy says Diddy put his empire first, using his influence to control contracts, exploit artists financially, and treat Bad Boy Records like his personal playground.
Good investors and all that. No, niggas on that Diddy package pan. You get what I'm saying? Oh yeah, you see niggas getting houses, niggas offering $20-30 million for your butthole, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. And I can understand most of them niggas. Pause. No Diddy. I can't understand, but I can understand most niggas. Most niggas is weak. Most niggas ain't from that. You get what I'm saying? They only there to provide. Most niggas can get drunk and get took care of. Most niggas, without money, could get slapped the fuck around in their hood. Like without money, no nigga ever slapped me in my hood. Before, you could go ask my ops, and them niggas don't like me to this day, but they gonna tell you one thing about him. That nigga ain't nothing to be played with, boy. He gonna get in. He gonna get it in. Don't let him. You feel me? But. And I'm gonna give them their respect, you know what I'm saying? Like, I know they stand on business, you feel me? It's just what real niggas do. But him, he gonna pick on weak niggas. He keep them. I see the difference of the relationships he have with them. He rather have, and I get it, cause I like hanging with nerds. Like sometimes when you a gangster, you want to be around the cool niggas. Like when you look at Jay, everybody like the nigga J Hood. It's a nigga from Chicago. He always talk about King Von, and they like. Well, how these two niggas mix? Like, well, you a nigga like Von, you want to be around the coolness. You don't want to be around the gangsters, the fake thug niggas, because you know what you really about. You on 10. So a little minor subject that this nigga might want to argue with somebody, your mind is, I'm finna go jump in the car and take care of that, because it ain't even about the mind state don't come from wanting to be a killer and want to be a thug. It's come from paranoia and not want to get caught first. People think you like that because you just like that. No, you like that because you threaten my life, and now I take it more serious than everybody else. Like, I fear you might come, so I'm gonna come get you on a way that you never seen before, or I'm gonna attempt to. Like, you know, not me. I'm just saying that's how I would that's how I would handle it. You know.
Right. But yeah, just to backtrack, Diddy, he told you directly that he'll buy every house on your block. And every time somebody come out, they'll get shot.
Hell yeah. He said, I shut every light off on that bitch. Now, picture that. You go to picturing it. It's him. You like, oh, this nigga can really do this shit. You hear me? Like, what the f? Yeah, it ain't like no nigga in the hood. Man, trust me, man. Get put up. That was a different threat right there. Because you gotta understand, the man got my social. The man got my itinerary. So all that fake, I would tell my son, you know, you're gonna live to be 42 if you pick and choose your battles wisely, not be the most gangster nigga in the room. Ain't no such thing as the baddest man in the world, because there's always somebody like your uncle or somebody like your daddy. And it's somebody that's 10 times worse than us who ain't got a conscience, who don't care about God. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. So that's the reason why you left the group. Because I was wondering, because I remember that episode where you called up the bad boy officers and you was like, yo, I quit. And I was wondering what happened. So that's the reason. Diddy, he said that he'll kill you.
They know what's up. They know why I left. Actually, okay. So the Dave Chappelle, all that shit happened the same week. Basically, like, I was waiting to get home. I mean, I think it happened in 2 weeks, 3 weeks. But whatever it was, my time frame was to get home. You get what I'm saying? Because it was like, when I get to the crib, it's this nigga. Now I'm finna go to war. Like, you feel me? Like, my mind was like, I'm finna try to kill this nigga. Like, that was my mind back then. God forgive me. But I was like, I'm finna try to kill this nigga, boy. Just let me make it home, God. Let me make it home. I'm gonna do whatever that nigga, whatever I gotta do, whatever, go wherever. But the next time I go home, I ain't coming back. And what people ain't understand was I was the only one who couldn't go home. That's what my frustration was coming from. I love rapping. Like, they know, everybody know I stay in the studio. Everybody from whatever environment, they know. Like, once I get in that bitch, because I do songs like this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody know I love to do it. But they know, like, I got a mentality like, well, I'm gonna be like on some shit real quick. Like, no, he cold pussy. He cold pussy though. He cold pussy. But he got money. A lot of them niggas is cold pussy that I know for a fact they cold pussy. That's why when I speak, niggas better not play with me. Like, I'm gonna touch you on your shoulder, playboy. I'm not gonna.
Freddy claims Diddy didn't just make shady deals. He controlled artists' careers and even sabotaged them if they became too successful or wanted more freedom.
Give me the give me. He ain't gotta give me the money. Give me the brand. See, they play with you because you ain't got no real connection down here. A lot of niggas wouldn't even talk to you if they know you was affiliated with me. And I ain't saying I'm some big, but they know who really in these streets and who really could get 300 going. Who really could put 300 men together, you feel me? And they all gonna be family, real connected all through one man, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, this one man owned to a lot of different clans, you get what I'm saying? And they ain't not owned from family, owned from stepping, owned from... He the one I called when I wasn't like this. That's why that's used to protect me when I was a kid. That's my uncle. You know what I'm saying? And these niggas is out here, you know, they know who really run the city. And that's why I was, you know, I was telling a lot of niggas they got it because they got the money, but a lot of these niggas pussy. They know for a fact I done seen like Captain, I done seen Khaled about to die. I done seen it all, nigga. I saved your fucking life. That's why I be looking at you niggas like they like, bro, you don't even know, nigga. You know what I'm saying? My dog doing 35 right now, nigga. You know what I'm saying? And when in his case, he court was brought right in front of everybody. He don't give a he was already accustomed to prison. And I was trying to let, when we walked up, we seen Khaled at the parade. And Nick walked up on Khaled, so we talking to him, but he don't know me and Khaled, not on no weird shit. He just thinking we extorting Khaled because we at that time we taking traps. We this what we doing. Like we wasn't asking for nothing from nobody. This is what we doing. Everybody knew what car, what we in. It's like when we used to hit the block. Nigga, I'm not trying to be funny. It's like Debo coming. Like them niggas finna rob you. That was the mentality because that's what we was doing every day. That was our job. Like for like from like 6 in the morning, nigga, we getting up, we catching pictures of a bitch out there trying to go to work. Getting their lawn chair, everything together. Like, you know how bitches do lawn services. We can catch their ass out there, load their trucks up. God forgive me, I don't want to take from the working man and shit like that. But it's a cycle, man. And shit, I gotta eat too. Strongest dog gotta eat. You're like, oh, go get a job. You go get a job. I ain't working for no fucking crumb. You crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy for me to hear that, man. Because I mean, if you saying that he told you that he'll take your life, I don't know. I mean, maybe it's not far-fetched that he had something to do with Tupac, though. I mean, I don't know, man. That's crazy, man. What you think about that?
In my motherfucking eyes, I'm gonna keep it real with you, and I don't want to get no nigga indicted because I don't know shit. I really don't know shit, but I could talk. You know, from a subjective level, I could speak from from the outside. I could talk. I'm gonna keep it real with you, gangster. I don't know how they gonna prove it. I doubt if they could be able to prove it unless, and this is what I keep telling people, he didn't pay Cassie for what she knew. I mean, for what she said. He paid her for what she didn't say. Because if you already they say the lawsuit had already been out there. So she basically leaked. And that she leaked was horrible. So I guess that she didn't tell us was about. So imagine what that she held in was about. You get what I'm saying? Because she had to have some leverage after you done told everybody. Now why would I pay you? If paying you get what I'm saying? Well, yeah, but I paid you because I need you to shut up. Basically, you let a little air out the tire, but you let me know, bitch, I got the real information. Remember that night you said, oh yeah, because you see what he did with Lil Rod? He told Lil Rod, oh, I did it, I did this, I did that. So it ain't far-fetched for him to be done told Cassie way more than that. If that's the type of character you are. So you gotta understand, people who never shot nobody, they gonna talk about shooting the same person every time they get a chance. But a nigga who done shot a lot of people, you know, they gonna forget their situation. They gonna forget stuff. People gotta tell their story. Trust me. They gotta, yeah, you ain't gonna remember if it's what you do. You ain't gonna remember unless you sitting with the homies and y'all like, remember, you like, oh, I forgot about that. You know what I'm saying? But a nigga like him, so you know it gotta be true because this is what I be saying about the details and lies. Why would Lil Rod, a nigga who probably wasn't even number about 15 or 10 at the time, bring up that specific situation? Like, it had to be said to him. Why would you even care? Diddy done been through a lot of shit. Why would Lil Rod want to make that night?
In his court testimony, Freddy reveals that Diddy supposedly made money off his artists and then discarded them once they were no longer useful to him.
She didn't get paid for what she knows. She got paid for what she didn't say.
And what did Lil Rod say he said?
Lil Rod was just saying, he's saying like, he shot the bitch in the club or whatever. But everybody been, you know, that night, ooh, the bitch been saying she got shot. People keep talking about why they coming out now. Y'all never battled a billionaire I had lawyers wouldn't even sue this nigga. Right now, statute of limitations, I can't even go back and get millions of dollars that they owed us that we could have sued them for. But no lawyer would take the case. I had one year lawyer, we sat on the phone, nigga sat there and heard my whole story. He said, man, he said, man, I ain't gonna lie, man, you got a good case, man. I'm pretty sure you'll win. But he was like, I can't do it, Fred. He was like, I know some bad boy lawyers. I live around this environment. He just explained. I'm like, why y'all so scared of this pussy? I know, Suge know, Jimmy know, all of, he pussy. You know what I'm saying? He just got the money. He can control the environment.
Yeah, I do recall in that lawsuit that Little Roy, he said that Diddy told him personally that he shot that female, not Shine. So you think it's possible that Diddy, he was pillow talking to Cassie about Tupac?
Yeah, drunk nights. She got all your secrets. That's your bitch. My bitch know the bitch know about everybody, nigga, that I can remember. You hear me? So I'm pretty sure, like, it ain't that you. It's just that as a man, a nigga be like, well, I don't do this. I don't do crimes around females. But when you got a bitch, a wife or whatever, my nigga, you cry sometimes. You get what I'm saying? You go through shit. Like when you come from a life where your mama gone, your daddy gone. You know what I'm saying? You get older. I mean, just day by day getting older is scary. Because you scared to lose your brothers now. You scared to lose this. You don't want to, you know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm like I am about my family, because it's like, nigga, I'd rather die before y'all. You ain't finna let no nigga take you from me and it go like that. And if it do, then, I'd rather be crash out. But my peoples be trying to keep me around.
Yeah, I mean, you make a good point, man. If somebody was telling me that same thing some weeks ago, man, they was telling me that, Diddy and Cassie, they dated for a long time, and they was telling me like, yo, can you imagine all the pillow talking he did to her?
I'm pretty sure he probably let her know where the bodies are buried, where the bones buried. He probably done said a few times, yeah, probably cried to her a couple times, because that should be on your soul. You cry about when you got bodies on you, cry, bro. I don't give a what no nigga say. You might act hard around the crowd, but especially when you get older, you go to think you got to answer the guard. You like you go like, what the fuck was I was doing, like, and then you try to right your wrongs, but I'm pretty sure, you see him turning to Brother Love, you try to right his wrongs, shit like that, but it's too late, bro. Like, people get mad at why y'all trying to tell black brothers down. Ain't nobody trying to tear down LeBron. Ain't nobody trying to tear down. Motherfucker Lamar just won a MVP too. The second one. Ain't nobody came out and tried to tear him down. All these successful brothers, ain't nobody trying to tear Steph Curry down. Ain't nobody trying to tear down the person without a story. My thing is, it's like slavery. If it's your actions, how you offended that I'm telling what you did? I don't want to endure it. We endured it. It sounds harsh coming back out verbally, but it's your actions. So imagine how we felt when you physically extracted it on us. We just dealing with telling our story, and it sounds so harsh. It sounds like we trying to kill a legacy. We trying to, no, but I'm telling my story. I'm not making nothing. I can see about making something up and try to make them look bad. No, I'm actually telling you what happened. If it sounds harsh to you, then you can look at him how you want to. This is his actions. I'm not asking you to look at the man harsh. I'm not saying judge him. I'm just telling my truth. My truth offending you? My truth saying, no, I'm just telling my truth, bro. A lot of them niggas, man, all these rap niggas, they fruity to me, man. And I don't want to, you just look at it, bro. The whole list of them, all them brothers, all these moms, niggas, fruity, man. All them niggas was fruity the whole time. They knew it. When I hear certain rumors about certain niggas, I'm like, yeah, you can see it. For sure.
So when you hear the gay rumors about Diddy, you're not surprised?
I always tell people this. I've been telling people this. Don't forget the gangster. And he got a lot of licious in him now. He gangster-licious. But don't forget the gangster part. The bitch still a gangster now. You hear me? Regardless about whatever definition you want to describe a gangster as. Whether it be a mob boss, a shot caller, whatever. The bitch get it done and he'll get it.
That's exactly what Gene has been saying all along.
No time. It's a federal agent. He know he been an agent. He know that. That man working, man. That man not worried about going to jail. That man just got to hand shit over. He got a handler, man. That man, if anybody who can't see that Puffy is a fucking agent, the man been dodging jail. And he's a scary nigga that can't take jail. he showed you that by sacrificing niggas up on him. That's like a nigga saying, no, I can't go. He got it give him claustrophobic. So imagine what he'll do to stay the fuck up out of there. Yeah, he gonna sit in the DA office. Plus he trying to prove to these people that he's a productive citizen now. He's not no thug. People gotta understand what he went through at that time. You know, he had a different perception when he's shooting guns in the club, and he almost lost a lot. Nobody want to fuck with him. Nobody want to touch him. I look at Mace, everybody, it don't matter who it is, he ain't make more money with them than he made with the band brand. And Mace, I love Mace to death. That's a cool nigga. That nigga called me when I was fucked up. That nigga gave me a call that inspired me, bro, when I was really down. Mace the only nigga called me. Did he feel like he's above the world, but God just reminded him who really runs shit. See, the devil, what Diddy was thinking all these years was, oh man, I'm missing that. That's what the devil do. He parades you around. You don't know he there until he actually deserts you. See, the whole time you thinking you got the power. You thinking you did this. I can't be stopped. Watch all the videos. You thinking you the whole time. It's your God. He parading you around. Because when I get ready to drop you, I'm finna parade you in front of the same crowd that I'm finna make you look bad for. You look good for 40 years. I hope you enjoyed those good days. However, the 20 years, whatever it been. I paraded you around for 20 years just to drop you from 25 feet. That's basically what the devil did to him. He left him deserted. He used him and abused him. Built his track record. Built the nasty. Made him feel untouchable. I got you. You good. Nobody could bother you. Power kept growing. Ego kept growing. Kept building luggage. And guess what the devil do? I'm through with you. There's nothing you can do for me no more. I'm gone. I'm on to the next. Now you in front of your people. They calling you no Diddy. Your son's like, I'm to my after you die, your son's still finna feel this. Your grandkids gonna feel this. You gonna be having stories told about you as if you're the boogeyman, cause you were. You robbed people, bro. Like you got no talent. You robbed people, bro. Like I don't care what nobody. Oh, Diddy picked the best thing Diddy ever did. I can't lie to you. He made me work harder. That was not more than what a drill sergeant would do. You just, write more, write 3 verses to it. You didn't write it for me. You just turned me into an animal. You get credit for making me channel to another level. Then yeah, I gave you that. But it was in me already. You just showed me how to channel it. Now you talk about, we talk about actual greatness. Like, what are you doing? Like, what did you write? Like, what did you bring besides finding the talent? Anybody could have done your job, is all I'm saying. You were replaceable. Anybody could have done what you done. Anybody with morals. Hip hop would be in a different state if it was anybody. If it was Ice Cube handed those keys, it would be a different state right now. It wouldn't have been no shiny. He introduced the homophobia to our game. We wasn't like, we was hardcore. He got paid to do that. The agenda started with him. Everything you see going on right now was Puffy, from the flamey suits, the colorful outfit, because he knew what Clive was doing to him. He was trying to make it acceptable. So, man, I'm pretty sure I done heard stories about them all. Mary J. all of them got real rough stories about this, man. Like, and they can never tell. Like, you know what I'm saying? That I know, because I done been in the circles. I've been there. I know. You can't hide it from me. I'm a gangster. I can't, I never sit on the stand and tell no judge nothing about you, nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? It's just, I know, like, you's a whole bitch. Like, he's an evil motherfucker, but he only do it because he got the money. And I tell people, if Puffy had to live like me, he'd be dead by now. You get what I'm saying? If Puffy came from my environment, off my block, and things weren't handed to him, he'll be dead by now. That's how I look at him. Use a cold pussy, you know that, right? If me and the roles were reversed.
Put his empire first, using his influence to control contracts, exploit artists financially.
And when she seen the video, it brought back her own trauma, and she knows how Cassie feels.
Wow. That was big, that was big in so many ways, man. I was catching flack, talking about, I never heard of that before. I never heard that Puff ever put his hands on Misa. You just making shit up. If you saw it, you know why you ain't do nothing about it. I didn't see it. And I always say, Mighty, when I heard something, somebody, and these are the people who were saying it. I always say that. I don't try to claim everything. If I see it, I'm going to tell you I saw it, if I want it to be known. But I said I heard he beat her so bad, she had to... Misa was a little thing then too, man. I mean, like, Misa was a little thing. Beautiful little woman, but Misa was like, because I used to when I left Bad Boy, check this out, and people don't know this. When I left when I stopped working for Puff, I started working for Misa. Misa called me up, yo, Gene, I'm scared. I'm afraid. I be wanting to go to parties. I be out. And I know Puff or nobody gonna do anything if I got you with me. I used to bodyguard Misa. She didn't go out all the time. She was trying to get her business up. But when she wanted to go to places and be out and be seen, I was with her. You understand? Misa is like, she may be Asian descent, but she like one of those strict, like those down south mothers. She did not play. I don't know how Justin got to do some of the things that he's doing now, probably because he went to live with his daddy, but his mama didn't play that. I used to bodyguard her. And that's because she was afraid to be out. Because she didn't want, if she was out with somebody or she was out doing her thing, she didn't want him to say or do anything to her or nobody else. It was for other people too. You understand? So this only proves that the information that I heard somebody and they told me that Puff beat him because of the Eric Sermon. He thought she was dating Eric Sermon, or Eric Sermon had dropped him out. He was in a white Mercedes Benz. He had dropped her off. He got mad and started beating on her. When he caught up with her. This only proves that one thing happened and some other things